Efia man kwata maklo kwa sorry. Hey! Efia. Akola sadem tia no pe hu gogro mu se me ko aboase ba ye hwi ni mo. Wanya 20 Ghana de bra mi Efia so won tia so obedim sika. Sadem tu so fu ma me. Preko pe. Sadem me de. O baba. O ne one force.
Okay, and Tuesday, made it a tosso dia 30th of May 2017. Yeah, the trade and Ponyankopon as he said, or then so I change. Me do my hene Kwabna Sante and my beautiful queen is here. If we say make up him say non kono boy nyina said ye say the baby adam catch us here dwuno my Ghana ho. Ye beda amen for us ba Sunday beda on us no. Frola da no ntimi nko yanim. Olomina be bade ade. Olomina be. Mesumela da na me fro no. Hey, abadam. Hey, grandma. Na mama no on the enchezo. We go every now the atwede dey fro. Hey, urade yesu urade afọ mo mu ye tu mu ye egu e ba akopẹ. Urade afọ. Mu ye big time. Mu ye 2 months and a baby yare doctor ko go ntia so.
Almost said designers here ma show.
Nka me fu akofo TV na ka ho. Me fu am duru anu ma tumi se na ma fu TV.
Well, quickly from the Council of State, and no other than Komo Binam from him say, or no Akodi Shemu, say, bond nonsense, and wait me a car. If we Council of State for Aso and Abbey. Council of State begs NDC to drop case. The attention of the Council of State has been drawn to a false publication on the front page of the Informer newspaper on Monday, May 29, Tuesday, May 30, 2017, which subsequently became the subject of various media discussions on Monday, May 29, 2017. The Council of State wishes to state categorically and unequivocally that neither its chairman, Nana Otuo-Siribwa II, nor any of its members has been approached by the Minister of Finance or the President of Ghana to negotiate with any group of people on the matter of the $2.25 billion bond transaction. The Council is indeed scandalized that any media organization can concoct a story to deceive the citizens of Ghana and to seek to tarnish the hard-won reputation of its members. For emphasis, as at the time of reading the above referenced publication there had not been no meeting between the Council of State and any minority group. The Council wishes to counsel all who want careers in journalism to first train themselves on the ethics and principles of journalism in order to be useful to themselves and to society. Peace, A.P. Okante, Mrs. Secretary of the Council of State na the Secretary. Bye. Era Andy Kankam, a managing editor, Informer, the Bocrata, no, or your Crata, Council of State for their bar, the Bocrata Informer, and this is no a true age. Andy, good morning. I probably to say,
many of you, which were chief for Ninko for Moshe. Programming live.
Okay.
I'm watching.
Yeah, that's it. The kind Informer at the story about to that effect. Say Council of State for any finance minister, Adom Kumane Shia. One if I said 2.25 billion bond Hunsen Semno. On beti me akeka Hunsem e okukom na bibia kokama.
Me pa cho no Informer edit uja. Afa incredible sources. In the MPP. Obviously, the source was not happy about Anamwa Council of State Pesomutu. And so, quickly, Oya Sutre and I so get it to job because this is an issue that, as citizens, as Nana Do has rightly charged us to be, will be very responsible citizens and ensure that clarity is brought to bear as far as this 2.25 billion bond transaction is concerned. And I want Ghanaians to treat this statement coming from the Council of State with the disdain that it deserves. It does not merit, any attention. Listen, the one by last paragraph, the woman who signed that statement.
Okay, the one by last is for emphasis. As at the time of reading the above reference publication, there had not been no meeting between the Council of State and any minority group. And
okay, fine. Impliedly, what the woman is saying that, granted, impliedly, so Oman Shama, yesterday there was a meeting at 11 o'clock. If she's not aware, I want to tell her, and she shouldn't dare me, that I know what I'm talking about. Why are they saying that the minority has shown bad faith? Or the NDC side has shown bad faith? You see, our statement now, it will be a subject. I'll chew, I'll lunch on it for 1 week. Paragraph by paragraph, it's a big story exposing the Council of State. If that woman does not know, she thinks that we are just some riffraffs. This practice. She should go and check the background. So beautiful flache, yanka, and Huawai, the Becca, Ashenyami, Monyam said, who form more the bars as he so. At least we have also climbed the ladder in terms of education. And when issues like this happen, we do our checks. When we are convinced, we properly analyze situations before we come out.
Okay.
And her statement, I will subject her statement to critical analysis, paragraph by paragraph. But I'm just giving you a story in the last but one paragraph, which I think Ghanaians will get to know. And now, after the expose, they quickly had an emergency meeting. And in the afternoon, my interview with some networks, and radio stations, I had predicted that they were coming out with a statement. And they had even called the minority side to accuse them of showing bad faith. Their meeting, everything would have, they had wanted to bring finality to all the discussion yesterday morning at 11 o'clock with a meeting. The meetings, they still went ahead with the meeting. What is she talking about? She doesn't know what she's talking about. I see she's acting. She's in the acting capacity. And I'm telling you, by the time I'm through with this statement, this woman will be sacked. Trust me.
But it's your word against the Council of State. What is stopping you from bringing out or prove our?
That is what I'm telling you. You just watch it out. The information is coming out. Why were they accusing the minority yesterday after my expose? After exposing them badly, that they had shown bad faith. Look at the people talking about bad faith. What didn't they do to President Mahama? Even when we heard, it came out that they were agreed upon that he should apply for his bungalow. Was he giving the bungalow? What became of the story afterwards? Come on, I want Ghanaians to treat this press release with a contempt that is there.
But she throws, the Council of State throws in a caution here. The Council of State wishes to cancel all who want careers in journalism to first educate or train themselves on the ethics and principles of journalism in order to be useful to themselves and to society.
Okay, see, David, that thing is totally hogwash to me. Totally hogwash. That particular paragraph, she doesn't know what he's talking about. I will help Ghanaians to know the truth. Like a popular Yoruba proverb said, whatever the sun fails to reveal, the F will throw it out. And Andy can come, and the informer will throw it out. This is an issue that we are not going to let go. I am not accusing the finance minister or anybody of doing anything wrong or having taken money. You had done something. So there was this bond, Labour. There was this bond, and the minority, with their vigilance, be very responsible in opposition, held a press conference in April to expose the way and manner this bond transaction went. And I think that afterwards, you've heard and followed the discussions where private legal practitioners like Adawudu and Ami Kojoga Adawudu has also petitioned, in fact, a letter to the AG requesting for more information as far as bond is concerned. What was the response of the AG? She replied, after distancing herself during an interview with Richie Sky of City FM, that she knew nothing about it. This time around, she has put it in writing that the information and details that you are seeking, I don't have it. And you see, by the Constitution, the AG or the Minister of Justice is the chief legal advisor to the president. So a bond of that magnitude. And she's telling us that I know nothing about it.
Andy, let's wrap up on this one.
Don't you think that the president is naked? Don't you know that they are stabbing the president? Yes, the president wants to fight corruption. In his resolve, some of us will support him. So what we are saying is this, Omayini, as for that Council of State statement, I had predicted it. I said it. It was like a booby trap. Omar by Tom. And that statement, I will subject it and you will see the result. Okay, so in subjecting the statement and getting the results that you want, him for a minority, Council of State members been a minority. I said Council of State. And yesterday, even the meeting that transpired, that went on. I'll put the details out. Nobody should dare me. Master, we are not in there to assassinate anybody's character, but to help Ghanaians in our quest to deepen this current dispensation and democracy. And when we talk about good governance, one of the cardinal factors and points that we are looking for is accountability, transparency. And so nobody should take us for granted. Okay, Andy, but observers are worried because if the Council of State writes that it wishes to state categorically and unequivocally that neither its chairman, Nana Otuo Srebo II, nor any of its members has been approached by the Minister of Finance or the President of Ghana to negotiate. Throw back this question to them, that why were they accusing the minority? In fact, the NDC, the delegation that was supposed to meet them even yesterday at 11 o'clock, why were they accusing them of bad faith? Master, after all, if we are going to meet the minority, Council of State is there. It's a constitutional body. You can meet them if there is nothing fishy. So why are they worried? Right, Ebedasi, Andy, we're watching from afar. Edasi Piswaji Braden Chemui, Andy can come. Managing editor, informer, Democrat, and we are brave. Pato Laundry Service will say happy birthday to Juliet Obo of Tobinco Pharmacy, Kumasi branch. And this one, sad one, another release from the Ghana Armed Forces. Army officer lynched. The Ghana Armed Forces regrets to confirm the death of his officer, Captain M.A. Mahama of 5BN Infantry. Initial report indicates that the officer was lynched by locals of Denchira, Obuasi in the central region whilst he was jogging at about 8:30 a.m. on Monday, 29th May 2017, under circumstances yet to be verified. The officer was the detachment commander of our troops on operational duties in the general area. A high-powered fact-finding team led by the chief of the army staff is proceeding to the scene of the incident to ascertain the facts of the case. GAF is working closely with the police and other security agencies to unravel the facts of the case. In the meantime, our troops have been urged to remain calm whilst action is being taken to bring the perpetrators to the statutory. Our troops are being reminded to remain calm. So therefore, they come as a another
No, if watching the two or more for. Some police for query, I am in Yanko for guess, I'm what you could you be a girl, dear, so be your girls were never near the dancing. Now, a 1 7 no. A crowd, I will say my crowd, now, who say a time about Mr. I said, I know why was she back there, I'm wishing back on the was say, Ned, I would order the large mine, Prempe water park. Happy birthday to you, and large mine. Texas, US of A and a paint yasronko. Was sorry or be Georgia Usu, Chiano, my welcome, welcome, papa, Bibia.
What dear was one for me, be outside the social person, la, dear, but doesn't there. Oh, was a lad, oh, what today would you fear? Oh, what today would you fear? One kind of man, yes, and they put in there, you've been put now, time about Mr. Catch us, so, malaria and quality doctor, time have Mr. And they are one that tells you so Sunday, minimum see ya code that to be a minimum Emmy. That's always a time about Mr. Minda Goldfinger for us, Billy's I aspire, right? Goldfinger for more bars, Billy's Montum good I aspire, a mammy code, it is anything. It's a TIME, I say. TIME, yet what the am I seeing family? I will gallon. Case one at the my year. Now, or bow no pure water, or bow cook a coach. Hey, and a potato to baby for. Called Papa Tessie. ATB.
I didn't you go home. What Papa Charles Adams will come in. So case one I and Tina course matter. Now time say from the copper draby and that 0244 417 669 0244 417 669. Now for Yako Amen Scientific and there were gallon. Oh, Cassia Pie. I say, I short to now copy. That's my family. Enti amazing ye baba dia yale be da dokoro wo se bia enubirani ade ya keka gu apetesi ma na no mo na etumi ekofa yale ebre wo mensu be ma ni mohu enei wo mo anum bia susu papa ne apetesi enye de akai enti baba dia kwa amen na ekopa bi na yade bia dokoro wo na wo mo ntumi hwawo ene wo de scan machine ade aba monte so ene wo pa wo kora wo mtene sei te nurse stroke ni ade hepatitis kwai na ommo akwale zada wo se ni fie ho peye wo committee 18 na ame wo e da face flat oduru eye tantra hill a obehu ame e wo ho NIBC akrade o akrade NIB wo se akrade ne transbo bi fa TV mo dwe bo wode akwai na wo mutum mo bi na to na ensihu bi ani ho na tua ne nkakra ne TV nkwa ne ma hodo bebre ye NIB dia begu monte so se ni wo mu nidwa na ebeboa GTP New Style, GTP Evoke, New Style Evoke, GTP, name nam gromo amnyeze. Me ani oga, inside GTP, ntimesa wa mo ala eso ya se na ye fire ho. Enti kopeti TV bi na GTP Evoke no. Jai dem say ya kama pa opebia ebetimi edi aboa o yie papa. Obada roma e na ye de enkrata no mu nsem ede brewo.
Okay, quickly, we call also Colonel Agri Kwashi PRO ma Gaf Ghana Armed Forces wa man's name Musa say, well, if that is the case, what is the next line of action? Colonel, good morning. Yeah, that's Sawajibre Bekasa. Now, what we are reading, is it official from the Ghana Armed Forces now?
But why?
Okay, so what next? And what were the circumstances?
The next thing is the higher powered delegation. Chief of Army Staff and this delegation, and then they are going on a fact-finding mission to find out exactly what happened. Now, then we'll get a real fact as to what happened. Now, better chairman for free. I want to say, more behind through say, soldier for the Badwam man as I'm now so. Amunya resemu de yan so meboy na yetimi achi omo di sanse money na mano eni omo eni.
Okay, Colonel, as hwehwemu one of the biggest challenger me sure say Ghana for do na won say soldier for the oka omo a ekuru anase brono anase biasonko amuka omo no the soldier for no be kwa action or ankasa. In this case, what is the guarantee? Because any easy say soldier ni Pen say from through the means I'm report Diaba. Now the soldiers should remain calm. They will not. What is the assurance?
The assurance is that we have a disciplined armed forces. And so once situations like this come up and proofs cautioned to go by the rules. They listen to their commanders. And what I will say is that people should not go and provoke them. People should not go and provoke them because it's a very unfortunate thing that has happened, and everybody has been urged to remain calm, to wait for the outcome of the investigations and whatever will happen after that. And attacking the village or the community will not bring the officer back, and it will not change anything. The community,
Colonel Kwashi, agree. We are, in times like this, we are with you, and we thank you for that assurance. Odiama, community, and Ghana for as a whole. We also say, the reasons for this unfortunate incident. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, my brother.
Well, Ghana forces Kasama for no to say, also the same about to judge. A manager then in United say, a year a soldier for Undi on Huni. Inti bra show mo say ye koya hwehwe mu ekuruma no mo bia ehu entono so munyina momwa intimi hu de mane sisa de mane baasa no ehu ne ntami intimi sia no kwan
but we must condemn it say condemn the sea enye papa e time na bon I say so de ni awasori ahomache na say kese bi ntia na mbeti na boro no kwa ho kum no eno ene say e nkura sesem omunya say so na
yeah the Alhaj Democrat na e sha say e time herbal for Adaroma anafe e Amen scientific herbal so Adaroma and e sha say compare one no ni bito time malaria fever e tu ase Amen so ye bibidru wan hye ona na nka ya tema eni hokra anti no onu mi no akabo Monday to Friday say for the Democrat a different 7 from bro
na de only to besiri pe
oh
we ya tawro na de abubu na nkasa
Dalhaj 2020 presidential election Mahama coming like Kakai and Baumia fights for his life as plot by MPP cabal to ostracize him deepens. I will not shield any corrupt official. Akufo-Addo, are you clean? Deal with thyself, Mr. Holier than thou. Where is thy cabinet? And what's him? Anna the Alhaj Democrata Ediaba.
Alhaj Democrata na yede efrase ne some of the atudwa no kire say ne John Dramani Mahama former president. O ba se kakai no 2020 kwambia so ni be de abede ene say launching book wa de nam register ni na to de krado. Ya ni abrese flag bearer wo de ma NDCA wo ba eno ye Samuel Alhaj se wo de ne sense so betimi de sa abo ne bo na wakasa asem we de wo kan na ebebem ebara ye Samuel Alhaj de aba eno wo chese na do danko Akufo-Addo aba inde ene ensa ebusuafo nko ena wo mo ewo mu abusuafo na wo na do danko Akufo-Addo aba mu former president de wo Akufo abo Ghana ni doctor ni de hye ya US of A no nya training Dr. Boache J papa yi wo ba wo mode papa patitiri ye tiri nkasa ye dai wa ba beti NGO a wo de bo Ghana for no oh wei ye wo ade papa o na ade papa wo fie so ye what Professor Mills na se eti ye ntanechi ena bibia entumi enkoyie de wo Akufo ana pa adumayefo a wo nyina da wo mo ene ti ne abusuafo metiatia mu nyina.
The Ghanaian let's also say banks breaking customer confidentiality. They are giving account details of prominent Ghanaians and businesses to National Security and IRS without court order. Create, loot and share. Akufo-Addo, Ken Ofori-Atta hot as Council of State runs for cover. Another fraud in the making as Ken Ofori-Atta plans to issue another bond to pay unaudited BDC debts. And NHIS is dead. No money for ribbons, no money for service providers. The Ghanaian lens, the workers.
It's less the to so happy birthday, Marco Fee, Yesu, Kroko. Happy birthday to you, na junior Tiero, they say, and Farmer War. Less the end of the to us, I want to say, nay, as someone can come color less, the other to do what I do back on more meeting because so Council of State for year around the Jewish minority leader and a minority for being a question one more. Now, Council of State for Nipa Bear Watry. And the choir sign she moon and in for bond or Makwa, who interests in and ask them get to a bond no crown quantico so and one for the quadria minority for Buofu, you could get to cradia some Nako Pimwaman on the US here. What I can say won't bet me handsome Nimuno and who are some no less at the Abatuja. Nancy in the NHIS gu ama egu se kodwoto egu sika bia ne ho ya ye di tua pedinfo ka wo mo a providers si ne pharmacy fo na se kura wo mo tere se wa hwe edro kura wo fa ma hospital ni biom ne ade a wo tere se sika ni ho otum ho sem na lens de aben.
It was the Chronicle. The Bokata says 3 robbers arrested with acid and no more judgment deaths. Procurement Minister warns MMDAs not to cancel legitimate contracts. So many on fire over ECG bills. Ooh, the Chronicle. The Bokata.
It's the Chronicle now. Yeah, that's what saw your Stephen Bay, the former Blasters player, the Penchasson go come out. What they are to that? Oh, hope we keep facing. I bet you want to talk about it. Now, what's that? Opium, I will put to that. Yeah, and the assembly may put to that in Jankomau. What I say, I'm Roberts, me and say, be one year or quite woman correct you. Acid. Oh, yeah, rough from the Adom. What it? Yeah, post for watching one more. Acid, the crowd was said, Tierney. Now, Chronicle, the Abba. Now, let's one I can say, Mammy, I draw Sappho. What they are to day, one day in charge the public procurement. Yeah, what table, I want another Duncan Kufado Australia. And what I say, one want to tell them this is Minister C. Now, what it to say, MMDC is a bit more contract that I know. What person to tremble was a way. One day, I can't do a gun in this cat near betrayed that to 12 years be idea. One family share that want to be education, or a lawyer that want to be a 12. So many I say episode. Easy the former obey like a seer, Billy who, and a fool, say a easy the former fool. Your money about assembly bank or can't want some. E copy of ACG and they are post for watching war. And they remember the horse who for a senior post station. Any police patrol car back up or my saddle. Yeah, what's up? Our chronicle move.
Daily Guide of Bokata. Cop gun down in Kintampo and then chaos in Somenya. Residents attack police station, the big one. NDC loots coffers with sole source in Ajasafo. Daily Guide of Bokata.
Ajasafo the other day to us daily guide the Diaba. Was say on the same point about Bacope greetings you Matinja now what for this one caho or bossy guy the hour Diaban what I say so police Libya or mobile to you did I answer what the bass what more airport a year bupe can tampon off for baby that what I say bass or to me just a beer or one pet and what did Tim work say a day said yeah I'm Roberts tata driver for ewo ekwa ho metro bus ibe transit de ekwa ho de wotum bie ya de wo motra se wo mo a wo mo so kwa petrol no wo kwa no so wo mo agya distress call a wo mo kwa ekopie mo wo bi hu de si ya wo babo police ni to police against police wo mo nim so ya amro aba bo ntuo ye ho sem aba enkrata mu so beja entokwa si wo ho mabunu ya omu afuo akwachi police car ba kope etre se de assembly man wo mo so beja ya ECG wo no wo beja asem wo makwache no nti wo so akwasa Japade eno sam ewo daily guide mu na daily guide abasa adwasafo tre se NDC fo kura no wo tre se so se de ya kwabra ne ye pese ekoto webra be de koto bra sa no wo yo ade ne makoro disi makrofo didi ska die ade a wo ba wo se krata egu no proso jasam kitwa.
The Ghanaian Times, because of the Armin Scientific Fast and African Time here by Fast so na for double carter Tiffany 7 from bro. The Ghanaian Times, Ghana, Mali pledged to strengthen ties and stolen public funds. AG sets up committee to recover, punish corrupt public officials. And irate Somenya youth attack police station. Ministers, officials undergo training in public procurement law. The Ghanaian Times, also Jodaba. 80
times now, dear Benina, Ebo Rabaya or de Juliet Obo, who are to be Kumasi branch in Chia and their birthday. Now, His Excellency and I do not quite Kufado, Echo Piemonano, Quesia Day, Ewo Mali, one Mali man Pagini, and communicate Piemontation on Krata or Musasha, one of them I did to be a Ghana and Mali, ever heard out to Tuma and now Friday and table wide in the pa, there to be a woman near to be out to 2 years, someone communicate a woman. Now, all the time, I dear to that. Committee the do so seducia, one power all the test accountant, and a woman said they, Dano ye deska the boy a quiet ye, one crown over France, ye what you must over Hellas come in the Benoit, all the time general report to Barbon Tia, Yaquata public account committee, Tete be a near Solocoro, one more ever Hellas can be a cosho bit, and in a hem we have a quadiaba, and all some, and all what I said me to be as a, and I want this some no educatuga. I do have for some that yes was so better. And also, times the other.
Finally, the Daily Graphic in the AVA headlines: cop shot dead by a patrol team mistaken for armed robber, and then AG to retrieve all stolen public funds, 17-member team tasked to do job. Irish youth attacks women at police, and illegal Ghanaian immigrants in Saudi asked to return home. The Daily Graphic.
Yeah, can't tell about here. Dano, a rabbi or more actually was a Saudi Arabia, ni ba, and the ba. Which was said, the edited one, and they be a man, Saudi and Echo Kobai. Ghana for Mutu Kwai Conqueror for my sweet to Saudi Arabia. But it in Crockett Wabu and the Mubasia, who airport and who listen to everyone, who pray, Dr. Buabi, I also Cabro. Motion ye, more what was some rotum. Now Ghana have come to your quiet, ye wee, and the Abba. A graphic a day or the Abba posting the about you. I will be pequine so, yet that's what said that. Woman can't have rubber. And a down bubble to our free war. Auditor General report to appear Montenso, and what says can be a question Crawford, public administrators near the mobile chrono, Yaqua Jessica, and after somewhere see, and was so many, and also want some more. Yes, also, the oh, yeah, some home. Dano police near your bear fine girl, your baby pensive, say, a broken heart into Wabble Hutui. Some uncle Shannon or was a barrier. Oh, oh, although my man the Kuno, very young man, so they need the idea. Wabano so to say, and they broke heart at it. They will be their Kuno. And some baby will be with yes. Now, was first young man soldier. I don't blame you, I blame myself. Soldier course on is when the Bama Quablasi only 2 days. In fact, 2 days so 30 minutes crowd. That no Quabrani, you didn't reassure or more. Woman a area in New Road, yeah, a Wabaya way, a local spintersy. That a mile more so, number one house, my force, maybe, now make my free. So, Loco waiting there, Loco Bonacua. Sassam now, to a Munyamato no shrimp. Now, Metia Doctor Quack, Metiana, Dana, Agogo, Nursing Training College. Mutia, way, Pennymoa or Homame, what the chance I did my Prampe, Agogo Nursing Training College. Wafa, principal, Asama Matiano, 1 away, 1 into maybe a man car. Now may call a education office. Elko minister, now post the action mine. Yes, in they can USC, affiliate here, nurse for transfer. Sorry, yes, 3.2, what do I saw 4.2. Yes, radio for Afro, what's who discover Manquala, the Sicanon Coy, demonstration or Montesano. Yeah, the baby go training college. So I found Colana 1.2. Say, what to watch 4.4, 1.2. Colana baby, you can come away to Casa and Cabba de Poa. Fatet Tangala and so way. Now come out there and what to Petro Bouquet. And also saying. Okay,
the information is that soldiers are already beating people in danger or Boise.
Oh, a footballer, uncle.
Most of them have fled the town. I know it's a soldier for them.
Mrs. Medano, the Takra, be and so Homa. And also cried the bell, and said, "That be a party, a more dinner amount for here, sure, Macho." Okay, you go try, Mama. That's what I found more police for Elgumasi.
I go can see a better so the amount.